Yo, guys, I think I'm live. I should have probably. Yo, guys, I'm live. Loading into the world right now. Just give us a quick second. This is taking longer than I thought. There we go. I want to make sure that I'm actually live. Of course, if I'm not, that's an issue. I think that I am. Give me one quick second and then we will introduce the live stream one more time. Me streaming with only one day in between? No way. Consistency? Who would have thought? Not for long. Not for long. I have like at max I have a month where I can be kind of consistent, and then like everything's gonna completely change my life, and like I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. But that's for next month. That's for next month. We'll find out then. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Everything good? One quick second. We're like about to be there. Okay, I think we're good. Let's just start the intro for now. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to OceanBlock 2, the journey at sea, or whatever a good tagline could be. Aquabound. The hell is that? I've never done before. So we streamed this last like 2 days ago. Actually, let me check my mic. We're good. We streamed this last like 2 days ago. Also, completely random. Shout out to Jimmy Navio, who happens to be my professor that followed at the very end of last stream. And I find that funny. I can't believe it. Who cares? Anyway. So, last time that we were here, we had just sort of figured out this thing. I don't know what I mean by sort of figured it out. We have an iron sluice with a crushed netherrack and lava, and by basically doing that, we can start generating quartz chunks, soulium dust, and glowstone. And that's all great and nice. But I happen to be at a standstill where I desperately need to start tinkering around. That says words go together. So yeah, I gotta make some fired clay. Or fire clay. Simply just a bunch of clay balls and a bunch of sand. Shouldn't be too difficult to create. I have like a ton. The harder part ends up actually being the clay portion of this. Last time we also did fight the like how can I describe it? The portal from Sky Factory 5 that just spawned in a bunch of zombies and a bunch of spiders for me to kill. I was not expecting, but it was like really easy to kill, so not bad. Fire clay, damn. At least 2. And then I just simply need to blast it. Fire clay in there. Perfect. Fire clay then becomes fire brick. And then, thank you for giving me like 32. Nice. I'm going to need 21 black fire bricks. These fire bricks stack very nicely together. If I want to make a foundry, I'll need to use these as one of the main building blocks to hold in the molten metal. Craft 21 fire bricks to use for building the foundry multi-block. It's just 4 of those. Though they give 1 block each. That's actually kind of nice. Then, of course, I'm going to need to construct a base that can get hot enough to melt metal. Copper seems to be a good conductive metal for this. Of course, I'll also need some way to control the foundry itself, as well as a storage with something hot enough in it to smelt things down. So yeah, we gotta make a foundry controller, a foundry tank, and 9 liquid cooling coils. Okay. And lastly, a drain, a table, and a tap. This is basically the smeltery from Tinker's Construct. It's not a super crazy idea. So we're going to be going ahead and doing that. All 3 of these. I'm going to need a drain, a casting table, a tap, and 21 of the bricks. Yeah, we're going to need a decent amount of this stuff. I'm not going to lie. If I will have enough, I am not too sure, but I'm gonna have a decent amount. Let's start with the easy stuff. I need a singular drain. Bam, I got a drain. After this point, it is no longer easy. I need a bunch of dirt, and I don't have dirt. I have a bunch of gravel. If we simply just compress the gravel down, this is the easiest way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, to get me a stack of dirt. I don't know how full these things are. I want to check. 650. Pretty good. I'll have enough for a while. I will also need a piece of glass and another blast furnace. Which the other piece of blast furnace is a bit of... I love this song. Shout out to Mom Rock, Rinse and Repeat. It's such a good song. I don't know. That's what's on my playlist right now. It's so good. So I'm gonna need a blast furnace, which is a little bit awkward because of the stupid stone. Whatchamacallits. I doubt I have any, but I'm kind of hoping I just... So simply make a furnace. Yeah, I don't got that. Oh, I have the slab version. Well, the simplest solution is let's just make another furnace. Nobody mentioned what I just put in there. Like, what? I'm... Oh. There goes my bowl. That was not what I meant to do. But goodbye bowl, I guess. That, how the hell did I do that? What is going on in my head right now? Nothing. There's nothing going on in my head right now. I need a foundry tap. I need a casting table. I'm gonna need the... I'm just gonna wait for the foundry. I can make you blast furnace. Foundry controller. Last thing I end up needing is the 9... I need 9 of these. Okay. The 9 liquid heating, that's a lot of buckets. And a lot of copper. But the copper isn't really an issue. I have more than enough copper. So considering I have more than enough copper, what's our plan here, huh? What are we going to do? Waste a bunch of... Yeah. And does it really use up a bucket every time? Up, I need 8 buckets. Almost all of what I have. I'm gonna need more of the things. Fire clay. Yeah, whatever. Make all of them. So close. Perfect. So now that's 9. I don't know why I need 9 specifically, but fine. We're actually gonna need more, aren't we? I think so. I think we're gonna need a decent bit more of these clay bricks. I need to get 21? Yep, 20. Oh, wait a second. Okay, well that was just a one-time thing. But yeah, it helps get closer. By a lot, to be honest. That was a good investment. So let's see. If I make one more, I might have enough. Yep, that's enough. 21. Go ahead and accept those bricks. The casting basin, the thing. Using the big block of metallurgy, I can see a guide on how to make a proper foundry. Okay, where's the book of metallurgy? Whatever. Where's the thing? Introduction, foundry. There we go. Visualize. Where the hell do I want this 3x3? Huh? 3x3 not rotate? I would have liked it if it rotated. Thought of this being a good idea. I don't know if it'll set my stuff on fire. I probably shouldn't risk it. Oh, it's going right there now. I can't right click a goddamn block. Right. There we go. I don't even know if I want it over here. I don't know where I would want it. Let's just do it over here, shall we? I do hope that this time the YouTube chat is actually going to be showcasing correctly. I think so. Maybe? Podcast started. Yeah, I think so. And actually the YouTube chat on this correctly. I would have to pull it up on the side because I forgot about it. Yeah, lovely. I ran out. I think there should be enough wood to make the full platform. Because if I visualize it, I basically want to place it. I would want to place it one higher. So I'm thinking. I guess one block before. Instead of there, right here, I think. Should be okay, I think. I need it a little bit bigger than that. Perfect. Like that. This is gonna look so nice once it's fully built. Possibly. Or look really dumb. Find out in a second. So the base is these coils, I guess. A little bit weird, but yeah, base is the coils. Take the cobblestone to allow me to place it higher. Because it is surrounded by that. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna question it, I guess. 1, 2, 3. How do these not stack? I do not know. And then you seem to be the drain. The drain is gonna go there. The tap, the casting base, the other one. The controller, the tank. Perfect. This wants me to go one higher. Your block marked in red. Doesn't like these. Okay, whatever. Dislike that I went on the opposite direction. Complete! Now we have a foundry. Black foundry controller. I'm gonna just assume that it really doesn't matter where I place it. I'm just gonna So, controller, tank. I regret that decision. Controller, tank. And then the drain goes right here. The two taps are right there instead. Bam. Casting table, you. Now I feel like I did make this too close. And bam. No, it didn't. And bam. So now that I have this, using that, I can use a guide on how to make a proper foundry. Because of the base with the walls being made of fire brick. Somewhere on the walls, I'll make sure to have a controller, the tank, and somewhere to drain the molten metal I put on making out of the taps. So yeah, it's basically the same thing, but either way, I'm gonna need an ingot to cast by having cast iron in here. How do I get cast iron? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Regardless, I have to do a little bit of a detour. Because I need a lot of blocks. Let's just take 3 buckets so I can grab a decent amount. It would be very nice to know if there was a lava generator. I kind of doubt that there is. Let's just look it up. Lava generate. Can't do that though, huh? Dripstone. How the hell do I get dripstone? Stone and water essence is the way, I guess. Probably not the intended method, but it's a method. Doesn't Mystical agriculture does have one. Yeah, it does. Okay, that was a little bit scary. I don't like the piglins here. Right here, I guessed incredibly correct. Funny if he fell in. I'm gonna hope that 3 is gonna be enough for now. I'll say. Let's hope that 2 is enough. Put you in the tank. I'm going to need a campfire because I need it to be cast iron specifically. If it needs to be a cast iron, 360 millibuckets. I'm gonna do 4. I'm not entirely sure how many I need for one cast. It's not as clear. Like I know for sure in Empty Eternal, it's 2 gold ingots make a cast. Might be the same thing, but no, it said 360, so it makes me think it's 4. Kind of a lot for a cast. Yeah, these cast iron ingots melt. It goes from 1,000 millibuckets of lava down to. Oh, okay, 4 were exactly 360. Good to know. And then I can pour out that to make it. The plate, though, how am I supposed to get a plate? Oh, that's easy. Fair enough. I happen to have one. So that's the cast iron. And then I'm gonna need 4 more. That's decently expensive for a cast, but I guess. I mean, it's technically just a one-time thing, so who cares? And then once I get that, I can actually create alloys. Now that I have cast and making it, I can use the foundry to make new alloys. I'll admit I'm not much of a metal worker. So I'll just need to craft Electrum and Invar. That should be pretty easy. I think. And honestly, after that, that completes most of the beginning. I'm pretty far in at this point. I still need to do this goddamn one. I have put off this one a crazy amount. I just have to do. So I have 360 once more. Come on. There we go. We have a plate craft now as well. Can make a simple chest to grab it. Don't know what this is for. I actually am most curious about seeing if I can get a bit more glowstone off of this thing. My luck is not seeming to. Oh, wait, there you go. Because what exactly is stopping me from making this thing? This this thing. How do I get you again? Okay, yeah. So I can mineral log in the squeezer. Particularly the one. Yeah, okay, that is how I do it. If I can find where the hell I put the mineral logs, I'm set. I swear I had more. There they are. If we... That's not how this works. I don't know how to revert you back. Squeezer though. Start jumping. It'll automatically get pushed on over to the right. No? Because it's important how I place it, huh? What way was it? Just backwards or something? I didn't finish it. Can I pick this up or not? Okay, that's how I do it. And then after a bit, this turns into the block. If I want you, I need a block. Okay. I need what else? I need a display panel. This is a lengthy thing. This is why I didn't do it. I need 2 of these. Which requires those, which requires paper, so I end up having to have paper in my lag. My computer lagging? Let me turn some things off. It might help a bit if I like close out of the crazy amount of stuff I have open on my computer. I should hopefully help, right? Maybe. I don't know. So paper. I'm looking for paper or sugarcane. I found sugarcane. Only one. So let's check back on this. I have nothing. Mineral glass. But if I put, where I just had some glass in here, when I redo this, should I go check that out? I feel like I should go check that out. This is gonna give me mineral glass. Where is this? 67 blocks west? This way? Just that? It seems new. So I assume it just means this? It's west. Oh. Damn, I cannot carry this stuff. I thought about this. Can I go in the water with one of you? Okay, I have a bad idea. Let me source them. Interesting. Alright, let's start this awful journey that I have just found myself to. It'll take us a bit. So, what exactly am I working on right now? Once I figure out if I can build this or not, I will be doing the Electrium and the other one. Just so that I can have that quest line completed. But, because basically besides the Electrium and that, the only other thing I haven't finished is this. 4 glowstone. That's enough for like 3 more, maybe? Not even. Okay, well I got 2 glowstone, but I think I have enough extra glowstone. No matter if I find it. There's 1 glowstone. Alright, let me look it up. Glow. I am very sure I had 1 more glowstone. What? Ah, whatever. I have 1 more lava bucket. Tried. Where I had 1. Yeah, who cares? Okay, I mean, I have the 4th one now anyway, so good. So now what I'm missing is 2 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these. I need to make 5. I just need to make this twice. Okay, that's not that bad. That's a lot for 1. It doesn't... Wait, okay, they're not the same thing. Wait a second. Input, output. Okay, there's a difference. There's an actual difference. Hadn't noticed, though, like, right now. Obviously, I wasn't paying too much attention, but... I'm kind of just... going with the flow on it. Like... I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I've messed with this mod, like... too perfect, because one of them has to be... here. I go back, make the output ones. Go back and make the input ones. Now my inventory is maxed out, I don't know what to do. Now the only thing I'm missing is being able to make you, which requires 2 static light panels. Easy to make. Then I can make the display panel to finally make the storage terminal. Now, with the fact that I have an actual storage terminal, it allows me to item inventory, logic cables. Maybe I didn't even have to do that. I realized, like, why did I do like item interface, logic cable, and then a storage terminal on this side, and I can see the stuff in the chest. Okay. Let's find out if it actually matters which side it's on. Teleport staff on this side. There. Did I just not have as much stuff as I thought I would? I guess I don't. So this doesn't matter. Now this gives us the opportunity of making a little bit of a better inventory situation, I guess. Sorry, damn it, what the hell did we name the turtle? What did we name the turtle? I'm trying to remember. Like, I can't right now. What did we name the turtle? No, it had a name. I don't. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Figure it out eventually. Okay, yeah, I can take these off just like that, luckily. That's what I was hoping for. Because ideally, instead of having, like, these guys all the way up here, I can just start placing them something like this. And as long as they have an item interface, I should be able to connect to them, even if they can't be opened, yeah. Making sure. And I was incorrect. Or I was correct. I was incorrect. I was correct. I can go ahead and place the rest of these chests like this. I'll probably replace those with slabs at some point. For now, this works. Bam, bam, bam. One over here. Not what I meant to move. I realize that you're off now. They ran out of me clicking. I need to just click this for like an hour sometime. Or this is technically as many as I can currently have, but that's just because I need to make another item interface. Perfect. Now I can do a lot more. So this one can go into here. These two. And then I have 4 more. I don't want to fill up this thing. Yeah, I can use this spot. I think as long as I just keep on placing them like this, everything should work correctly. Did that wrong. There we go. I can do one more chest. Well, in that row, I guess. I can do one more chest in that row. Come here. Bam. Bam. I assume this is just gonna work. If I'm incorrect, then damn. I just fundamentally do not understand. I feel like this works. Is it working? So let's say there's an ender tank in that one, right? I look up ender tank. Yep. And if I move the ender tank to say, well, I can't open these, right? These have a slab variant by any chance? Going in the chest. So let's say I place the ender chest in this one instead, right? Ender tank, there it is. I think this works as I think it should. Yeah, we're good. Thing is, I can now technically upgrade each and every one of these. So that'd be better for me. Or so right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go like that. And this will end up being all of my chests in this thing. So, I'll be honest, a little bit awkward. There we go, that should work a little bit better. I don't know if I want to pick up the chest filled with cobblestone. Might pick up the chest next to it. It'd be this one? Yeah. And one of you just had nothing. Yeah, you're the empty chest. I can pick you up. Ouch. Set up, lovely. Pick you up. Place you right there. I don't know what to do with you. You just have a bunch of cobblestone. Yeah, sure, that works. Based off of the... Can I do at? Yeah. Of course I can just do this. This is such a great upgrade already. That works for logic. At least 10 connected things. I actually have space for one more. So let's go ahead and do an empty set of double chests. I like that. And find a one. And would you look at that? That is actually so nice. I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about space for some time now. Maybe, actually, I probably will. But it's gonna be a much less of a pain. That pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And do you? This is so close to me finishing. Like the only thing I don't know, what the hell the Shadow Beast is. I have absolutely no clue what the Shadow Beast is. But if we want to make Electrium, we need silver and gold. Let's start with this. I should have silver in. Osmium, no. Aluminum, no. Tin, no. Silver, and gold, right? Electrium is silver and gold. And can I turn this into... Yeah, I can make this... Oh, I get them. Well, I technically don't want to make it all. I only care to make it once. So if I combine these two, they should become that. And if I want to make Invar, it's going to be iron and nickel. 2 iron, 1 nickel. Nickel should be in this somewhere. The weird one. They very slowly seem to turn into the thing. Okay, there we go. Put the cast in there. Then I can start taking out Electrium. And then 2 iron and 1 nickel makes the Invar. I quite like how much faster this seems. Well, maybe it doesn't do it a lot faster. Maybe I'm just imagining that. But I feel like it does it faster, turning the things into solid. The Invar. Perfect. There we go. It'll be like 6 in total. Yeah, it is 6 in total. I don't know what the Invar is for though. And there we go. I'm just gonna collect all. Hover. Yes. Oh. Get a common simple iron ring now. Yes. So the only thing I'm missing is observing a shadow beast. The thing is, this technically requires something that I get afraid to do. But I'm gonna do it. For the quest. It's not like I'm playing in hardcore mode or anything. Yeah, upgrade you. Make you an iron one. Do I have gold? I don't know. Not enough here. What's more than enough, actually? Pretty sure. The idea is I don't know if this is gonna get me killed or not. Whether it does or doesn't. I don't want to lose my things. All I have to do is observe a shadow beast. I may have spent too much time on the ocean. The water is getting to me. That's it. That thing seems so real. What kind of creature was that? Learn more about the creature you've discovered. I don't know what that means, though. So, like, my thought process is let's just start diving into the water and hope for the best. One of these gotta be a shadow beast at some point, right? Okay, that just starts killing me, huh? You know what? I'm gonna die anyways. What are you? What are you? I have no idea what I'm looking for. I was hoping it'd be a little bit easier to figure out what I was looking for. Shadow underscore B? That over there. Oh, there seems to be something over there. I doubt it. It must not be this. I think this is just a water enderman. But my point is I want to figure out what the hell it is. I don't know where the hell it went. You know what? Let's go to that circle. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's this thing. And that's what it was. I honestly have zero clue what I'm supposed to do to get this achievement. At least no, like, super clear thing I have to do. That, but I doubt it's that. So what is that? Kind of an interesting structure over there. A mob spawner? Going down. Going in. Riftling Observer. What the hell are you? You look funny, you don't look down. My god, that thing looks dangerous. I found it. My game pros. Okay, nice. Okay. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh. You. Remove you. I'm happy to say... Are we not done with this? Can I, like, accept you? No, just... That doesn't do anything. Not missing anything, am I? No, I've done you. Well, I guess it didn't even do anything if I've actually finished. I think it should be turning green. I love how I never goddamn made a mob farm. I did not bother. I didn't. Oh! You I haven't done. I actually have done you. But I forgot to pick up the thing. Bam, 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 bam. But you on, you on, you on, you on. 1, 2, 3. Hammer, hammer. Alright, torches. Food, stay on there. Put you both in there. Pick up backpack. Put on backpack. So the whole thing is... Forgot to pick up these. Raw ferroite ore. Was really easy. And now that I have this ore, I can very simply just put you in here. I just wanted the ore. And chapter complete. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. The icebreaker. Yeah, I'm keeping it. So that's what I like to see. The entire getting started quest line is a Accomplished. There is a tool belt. I knew that was a thing. Or was it an? Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong mod. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. What the hell? Do I not have like normal leather? Let's breed the cow. I think I just don't have cows. There we go. 10 wheat. Let's go feed the cows. Hey there, cows. How's it going? I don't even have enough cows to feed the 10 wheat. How did that happen? Has that been open the whole time? I sure hope not. I think I just accidentally opened it. Don't. Cause like I would prefer not to if I can. I gotta have rotten flesh. Yeah. Let's just base in 2 of these and then have it up. So now I can go ahead and make myself a tool belt. The only bad thing is I have it. Oh, there we go. What was the soul lantern for again? Soul lantern was for me to go into the nether. Do I like really have to have it? I don't. Am I just gonna bust and die instantly if I go in without it? Yeah. What's the button for the tool belt, huh? Swap tool with tool belt, it's R. That works with me. That's actually great. I did not know that we actually did have the tool belt mod. Then I can just make multiple pouches and upgrade the stuff. Go ahead and just create an anvil. I want one of these. What am I looking for? Rotten flesh. I need just 3 to make a belt pouch. Do we make 2? Make 2. How did I take that out on time? That was on accident. It's a bit of a time-consuming, but at least it's a super renewable method of getting the leather that I need. It actually provides us a leather pouch. I'm just being thorough. More. There we go. Perfect. Let's just make 1 more. Then we can simply anvil on a stick. Requirement is 3. Need 5 for that one. I recently died. So that ruins it for me. But I will do it when I get a couple more levels. I don't think anything else I can get. Ew, I can't. Sand and bone meal. Do I not have? I thought I had gotten it. Guess I haven't. Sand and bone meal in a nothing happening thing here. Great. Sad, which happens to be an incredible thing. Because okay, anyway, so that was saying. I bet. So let's take the sugarcane for example. Replace this with snad. Oh, why did that already like start growing? That wasn't the point. The point is that sugarcane grown on snad. Maybe it's not in this version. Maybe it just has a higher tick rate. I remember it growing infinite amount. Maybe I remember incorrectly. Okay, whatever. Still, nice. I'm in a pouch I'm never gonna get. Like, at least not anytime soon. Creating mob farms. Hostile mobs will only spawn in a dark room under the sea level. It'll drop either a golden egg or rotten egg. And golden eggs turn into delightful dirt, which spawns passive mob from Ars Nova only. And then the rotting egg turns into dreadful dirt. Okay. Well, that's... Eh. I guess we can do that at some point. I don't know. Honestly, so much to do in this pack. Automatic harvesting. The harvester does exactly what it sounds like. Depending on the tier of upgrade, this machine will harvest your crops for you automatically when given power. Like the furnace, it can be given burnable items like coal to power it as well. I feel like it would be very nice to possibly have figured out automatic power before going into trying to do the automatic harvesting. Generating power. There is solar. Is there a wind generator? No, there is a solar panel. That might be. That might not be for a while. As for you, backpack upgrades are simple. Pocket storage is actually decently craftable. Personal storage. If you're on a server, you can create a personal chest to hold your stuff in. These can be locked, keeping your diamonds and other valuables safe. We are not on a server, but I mean, I'll be doing that at some point. The whole lot started, and I don't even know. Just gonna double check that this works. How can I double check? I don't even. This is still connected to my screen, right? Yes, it is. I mean, I see it. I don't. See the goddamn YouTube one, but I don't see people. That's nice. Nice to notice that it's actually not working. Yeah. Wonder why it's not updating. Figured that wasn't gonna be an issue, but I guess it actually is. Oh, whatever. Where are we exactly on this? I don't even know. Well, I got to a new type of smelter. The reason I had to stop is because I couldn't actually make steel yet until I had this powered foundry. And in order to get that, I needed to get silicon, which didn't seem too difficult. All I needed was to find a way to just a nugget cast, actually. Figured I would need a way to melt quartz. Actually, that's a super easy way. Yeah, that's no issue at all. And then the copper alloy, though, does have to be in here. Copper and quartz. New quartz. Glass. Let's take. Actually, I might have. Yeah, I have a single glass. I'm gonna end up needing copper and quartz. in order to make this. So you are simply the combination of 1 copper and 1 quartz. Let's do that right off the bat. And then you are 4 quartz with glass put in there. So as you guys combine into copper alloys, I assume that's 1 copper alloy. And you are 4. I've made a copper alloy ingot. I have made fused quartz. In order to make silicon, yeah, let's do the nugget thing. Why not? The nugget thing is definitely not the ideal way to do it, but I'm just gonna not bother with you. Because, I don't know, I might as well do everything through that. It's the simplest way. I think, at least. I put on the heat. Once I have all the cast iron, go ahead and put that all in here. Put the iron nugget in there because I will be making the iron nugget cast. Or just a nugget cast. That allowed me to just put any piece of quartz in there. Then once it finishes, take out a piece of silicon instead. Easy. That completely accomplishes that. Now it's time for some power. With silicon, I can create some basic electronic components that should get me started with generating power. The lava that I mentioned has nearly infinite lava, right? I should aim to create a machine that mixes the lava with water to create steam, then harnesses that steam to generate power. I'm going to make a magnetic broiler and attach it to a steam broiler add-on and craft a steam engine and create a setup to generate basic steam power. From Ortec or multi-blocks that use machine cores to finish building. Placing the machine itself down, you can right-click on it to see where the machine cord was placed. Right-clicking with machine cores will automatically place it down. You have access to the first 3 tiers of machine cores. You can learn more about these in the Ortec chapter. That's going to be crazy confusing. That's damn. Ortec. I honestly have zero clue about anything Ortec connected, like at all. I am completely new to Ortec. So this might be a little bit difficult. Making multi-block machine cores. These are the tier 1 and 2. Literally just planks? Huh. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. That's getting a little bit worse. Let's just go ahead and do one of those. We're gonna need it anyways. Crafting table. I don't have enough. Start with a primitive machine core, automatically get into better logistics. Pipe booster are used to massively increase the rate flow of stuff. I know that. No. Machine extender, because I am going to end up needing what was it called? I don't think it's any of those actually. This portable energy storage can hold up to 1 million RF and will retain energy when broken. So it's just a storage block. Okay. Gonna wanting this to run a little bit better on my computer. Gotta give it a second. Could hopefully be a little bit better. I have no idea. It's crushing time. The pulverizer is a simple machine that can be used to make dust and biomass. Steel. Well, the whole point of this is that I'm trying to make steel. I think I gotta start with this first. Not produce power, only useful to make steel. A lot of stuff. Pragmatic. Steam broiler. I think we should start with the fluid pipe setup. I think I need to start with this one. Then the steam engine. So I simply don't have electrium. I need 5 electrium. Almost had enough. And the electrium was through the silver and gold. Silver, gold, together. Did make me more than enough. You end up needing Invar. 2 Invar. I have enough Invar. And you end up needing even more. And also I need 2 copper alloys for you. So considering I need more of you. With nickel and Invar, right? Gold. Electrium, gold, and silver. Gold and silver. Then 2. I did that incorrectly. This way. This might make a block. No, that's not enough for a block. Ah, that's annoying. I forgot it was a goddamn nugget. I'm putting it. Damn nugget cast. I have almost run out of lava. Maybe I should have made a block, but who cares? I have a block of Invar, actually. What? Okay, it still takes a while. But we're good now. That might be enough overall. No, it's not. I'm still gonna need, First of all, I'm gonna need more lava. Let's go get some lava. I can't go without more lava in my thing. That's actually really annoying. It doesn't feel very well designed. It kind of made it like... I think I might have just lost my magnet too. I might have just tossed it into the lava. See? Hello? Okay, now I got it back. I guess my question is, does it just work if I have it in my inventory? It does, actually. Okay, but I'm fine taking it off after I'm in here. Doesn't really matter. Like just a waystone? No, there's not. I can simply just teleport here instead. I don't have to worry about that at all. I just need it to use the nether portal, I guess. Instead, I'm gonna need another one of these, which happens to be copper and quartz. So let's just make 3. Is there anything else I might be missing? This is copper. This is basic. Bar. You end up being electrium wire, but I'm gonna kind of hope that I'm just gonna have enough. Electrium plates. So it was silver and gold. I think let's make some plates. Just so that we have it, because it most likely will end up being that we need it. I won't be surprised if we do. So it'll be better for all of us in general if I just have it already. Electrium plate. Easy. Now it's time to get through the recipe. If I want to make you, I need a basic one, which is just an upgrade on the previous one. Okay, thick. I need 2 reinforced platings. I think I end up missing a stone. I hate stone. If I want to make the steam broiler, I end up needing a copper, a nickel, or what's an iron? They all need stone. You, though, do not. Steam engine. Okay. That already makes 1. So I need to make a lot of planks. So one of you, right? It needs to be a level 2 one. And then I need 2 actually. Going well so far. Oh, it makes 2. Magmatic broiler. Perfect. Last thing I need is the add-on. Damn. Steam broiler add-on. I ran out of goddamn copper infused add-on. 1 more. I was very close. Copper out. Just as long as I have that, we can make the steam broiler add-on. We technically have everything now. Well, mostly everything. And then I have basic power and the ability to make a motor. That means it's time to ditch the old fire brick foundry and make a powered one. They should be able to make more complicated and precise alloys. I end up just needing foundry. or to make a foundry, I happen to have a mortar already. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. The thing I end up not having is a cauldron. Where is my iron? Let me just... Let's take you, create this cauldron. Foundry, foundry, foundry. Beautiful. Now that allows me to create steel. Do the foundry somehow? Yeah, simply just from coke, whole coke, and iron. Take a bit of iron. I should have some coal coke. And if we venture off into the nether one more time, I should be able to make some sort of contraption with these things. So I have no idea how to do Ori tech, like, at all. How to set up. Machines are multi-blocks, they use machine cores. By placing the machine itself down, this stage, each hold G on the steam engine. What the hell is that? What the hell does this want from me? Okay, I see machine core, steam engine, primitive machine core. Water source, lava source. I am so confused. I think I need more things than I have. I'm just gonna start by placing down the magmatic boiler. Machine, please add missing core block. Machine broiler add-on. Not right there. So it's like to the back of the magmatic broiler. Yes. And then there's just the steam engine. And I end up needing 3 for you. I need 3 machine cores, and if I want you, you are 3 more. I don't quite understand what's going on. Either way, I need core blocks. I need... Let's just bring one. I can't do that. So let's just make one. There it is. One, two. 3, there we go. The most annoying part is having to walk back the whole way. And then I still have like no clue what I'm doing. I kind of don't understand Ori tech. Also don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get water in here. It said something about infinite lava in the nether, which makes me feel like it's like I'm meant to build it here, you know? That became stuff. And then you I just fill in like that. And then you become stuff. And then you end up needing power. Water pumping into this. I like have no clue how to get this stuff pumping in here though. How am I supposed to pump it in? That's like the one thing I have no clue what it means. That's the part I'm like completely lost in. The pump. Can I make a pump? I need another motor. Motors are so expensive. I might have to do a pump. I'm still just saying I have no idea how to produce water. Magmatic boiler. Okay, let's go home one more time. Ah, that's annoying. I think let's make that pump. That makes the most sense to me of how I'm actually meant to get the water. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. Another pump? Ah, come on! No, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? That's so unnice. That's so what? Why spawn a guy on me? It's actually not that great. But like, why do that to begin with? That's so unfair. 120 blocks east. Let's go 120 blocks. 120 blocks east. Not that one, because that one doesn't have chests. I don't think it's far enough. This is east. Could be in the sky still. How far is 120 blocks east? I feel like I've gone way too far at this point. We check out what this thing was. I guess we should. That's actually kind of nice. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It obviously seems special. Oh. It seemed nice. Did that? Did I just come too quickly? I'll go check it in a sec. Honestly, not too sure. Right? Was it you? No, it's not. Well, maybe it was you. I guess it was you. Good at sports, don't mind if I do. You're gonna replace my sword now. Hey, you portal gun. Portal gun's always fun. Diamond clusters, a couple extra things. Mage's spellbook, actually. Maybe I should start Arnlevo. Like, now that I mentioned it, maybe I should. Magnetic coil, thank you. Well, anyways. So, we got that. I don't really feel like that helps us out all that much. How am I dropping frames? I honestly don't know how. My game is running fine. I don't understand how I'm dropping frames. I just am, I guess. Oh, mostly fine. Yeah, so now I'm at the point that I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I need a motor. For a motor, I simply need nickel. That's actually doable. Thank you. It honestly helped out so much that I got the thing when I did. I didn't have to go and figure out how to make it. I mean, I know how to make it, but I didn't want to. I don't know, next time I might just restart my computer before I start. I'm a bit surprised about it running pretty badly. What's your... Pump has now been created. I still end up needing basic mechanical pipes. I have some. No, these are basic universal cables. I don't think that's what it means. Basic universal cable there. I'm honestly in a really big loss here. Magmatic boiler. Basic mechanical pipe. 2 tanks. Okay, let me look up what basic mechanical pipes are. The mechanism thing. And I need steel for this. Then I actually have zero clue what this wants me to do. If I need steel to create this, then what does it want me to do? I'm actually so confused. I thought it would make more sense, but to me, currently, it does not. Pump in water into one of the sides of the steam boiler add-on, and lava into the boiler itself. This will cause the boiler to generate steam. Pumped into the other side and into the steam engine. So that's what the fluid trash can is for. The fact that it has a chance to max out. Fluid trash can leave. Trash can. I'm gonna need like a ton of buckets. Just bucket. Let's just grab 2 just in case. Alright, let's see this. So, pipe lava into the magmatic boiler itself. Do the steam engine one more time. Water into one side and then the side matter? I can't tell. Okay, so the sides are red. The sides are red. Doesn't really tell me which side is the right side. Let's just assume this side, the right one. The fluid trash can coming out on this end. So you plug in water on this side. I don't know if it did anything. This is so confusing. I've never really even wanted to get into Ori Tech. I don't think I do either way. I'm so confused. Okay. So this end, the side that has the stick, got it on the left. I know I did do that correctly then. Okay, what about a tank? Because for some reason that just didn't work. Did I make a portable tank? I didn't. Do I already have a portable tank somewhere? I don't remember having a portable tank anymore. Oh, I do. Okay, there's a fluid pipe. Can I use that? I don't think I need a... Let's take you out, machine. I don't know if I need... Do the energy pipe just in case. Let's try that again. Apparently that's not working at all. Pumping in the lava was incredibly easy. I did it instantly. It doesn't work at all. Just like how close that gas is. Actually way too close. Oh my god, I am the best. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it did, so I forgot that. So, what am I doing wrong? This is correctly on the left. Does it matter that it's on one side or the other? I feel like it shouldn't. What if we just copy this entirely? How about that? Let's just copy that entirely. No, like, guessing. No trying to make it differently. Let's just do it one by one. So, starting with the magmatic broiler. It should look this way. Not the magmatic broiler. It should look this way with one of these. Right? Yes. That means that it gets pumped lava from this way, but it's not really an important thing right now. Then on its back is the steam broiler add-on with a fluid pipe from a portable tank. Then another fluid pipe from it into the steam engine. Steam engine goes right here with the three of you right there. Clicked. Done in the way so that the stake is on the same side as the magmatic broiler. Is that correct? Yes. Then one pipe will go into the fluid trash can. Over here, fluid trash can. And then the other side will go into a basic energy cube. Don't have a basic energy. I don't think I have anything like that. But, okay, technically we should be able to find out if this works at all or not. Just below. So we feed it lava from here. Tech. I don't remember how to use you. How do the item pipes work? Right click to toggle extraction. That's it. There we go. Now this becomes steam. And what happens here? Seems to have stopped. Can I do this? There we go. Now it's turning the steam into power. Okay, it works, it works. Flash home. Let me see if there is a basic energy cube that I can actually make. Otherwise, I'm gonna be wasting stuff. I shouldn't be. I assume I can't make a basic. Like, you know, there's no way I'm making this. But I should be able to connect the foundry. I need three more cores for this, though. Alright, there we go. We made 3. So if we go back, we should be able to somehow hook up the foundry. I'll just forget about the cube for now, because like we can't make it until we have steel. So once we connect this, we're going to have steel. Not again. Please stop spawning in gap. Ah, oh, damn it. I couldn't pull it off twice in a row. There we go. I need that mega torch, huh? Yeah, we're not making that anytime soon. We can figure that out another time. Anyways, the foundry. We place it down like that. Bam, bam, bam. You are now fueled. I am gonna do something controversial. I'm really annoyed by this. Flash set warp. Nether. Because I am so annoyed about not being able to just warp over here. It's such a time waster to not be able to do that. It honestly is such a time waste. I'm just adding a warp. Flash set warp home. Thank you. Apologies if anybody is annoyed by that. I was so annoyed. Anyways, now with coal coke and iron, where will the iron be? We can go back to the nether. The bright side is I no longer technically have to have. Double check that. But if we put the coke and the iron in there, it automatically starts making the other thing. This surprisingly is still going. How the hell did it get water in here? There you go. That gets rid of the water. You are using up too much energy. What do I use you? How do I know if you worked? I don't know how to use energy efficiency. So it's 62, 81, 1960. $81. It feels like the energy efficiency went down. Don't know how this works. Doesn't have any add-on slots. You do have add-on slots. So are you telling me if I place you like right here, it's gonna have another add-on? No. If I place you right here, are you going to have another add-on? Yes. Interesting. You are so slow. Let's put more water in this. And let's get a tiny bit more lava in you. I'm sure there will be a renewable way of doing this later on. For now, that's a lot. That's making a lot more. You are barely catching up. Not even really, but who cares? I really don't know why it's dropping so many frames. It normally doesn't. I swear, I've never seen it drop frames. Yeah, that's taking up a lot of power. But technically, I have in fact made steel now. So I won't say it's the most effective way of doing that. Gotta be a better method for this. I guess my biggest question is how the hell do you get water in this? Like, renewably, I guess. Just sink. So this might be the version where it no longer, you know, just has an infinite water source. I would assume that it must be the version that no longer gives infinite water. Breakable template. When I ran out of power? No, it's just super slow. Well, it's a magical aura. And do they expect us to be like exploring like a bunch more? I don't know what they're talking about. Becoming an engineer. No, if they have immersive, doesn't that mean they do have windmills? And then kind of like sail. Yeah, they do have a windmill sail. Yeah, they have a windmill. Okay. It's honestly a really bad method of power. It's not ideal. But it also works. It's also not gonna having me need to fill up this thing with lava and then water every so often. That's enough. So I'm gonna do that. That honestly sounds like a much better solution than what the hell I'm doing. I got into Oritech. I did it because I needed the foundry to make steel anyways. Actually, this gives me the opportunity to make the next upgrade, doesn't it? Oh, but you're right. I can upgrade that thing. I don't know if it'll be worth it, but let's do it. Gold mesh can be upgraded if I have steel rods. I do. Diamond mesh. Now with this diamond mesh, probabilities of things completely change. I'm gonna be doing sand. I don't really know what changes. Some stuff changes, that's for sure. Redstone only come from dust. Guess I'll go to sleep. Extra helmet again. And then what else do we end up needing? That's hard down. I have no idea what that means. I'm leaning towards the other mod right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking so. A lot of stuff requires that stuff. And how do I get Kurosite oil? From that coke oven, yeah. And I have cooked up some stuff in that coke oven. So now I can just go ahead and put buckets in here. Take it out. I have 4 buckets of Kurosite oil now. Or, I don't know how to say that. I need to make the engineer's table. Requires some stuff, but bunch of things. Heated wood planks, vertical planks. Really weird. It can be any of the 3 types of planks. It's just weird about that. I'm gonna need more. I need 1 fence. Right? 1 fence. 1 of you. A couple more sticks. Now it's allowed me to make the engineer's crafting table. And the engineer's workbench. Actually, that kind of works. Honestly, I wanted it like this. Now with you, I don't know. Honestly, I just want to make a windmill, which is just a bunch of treated wood planks. And then once I have that windmill, I just end up needing the wires, which are just LV wire. It's the same exact thing. It's just copper wire. Stuff did not change. And the power connectors. The power connectors are low voltage. There you go. Still terracotta and copper. Still terracotta and copper. So this is actually a very doable thing. How did I not know this? I'm gonna put a bunch of coal in there. So I can just leave it going for a while and it's gonna become coal of the oil over there on that side. And that's all I need, to be honest. If I can manage to make a windmill, I'll be set, pretty much. Need to make so many of these. Need to make 8 of these. 8 is a lot. That you look a bunch. It's enough to make 6, and if I need 8, I need a lot more wood. That's all that means. That works. One other bucket. I'll probably have to wait one more bucket worth. Five. I don't even have enough treated wood planks yet. Probably more than one. I did not mean to press that. I don't know how to opt myself without just leaving. So just pretend I didn't do that. I don't know exactly what this guy is wanting me to do with this. I'm just kind of going on a detour because I want to get that other thing. I'm actually thinking towards being around for this. How possibly doesn't seem too bad. Atomic Reconstructor. Is there an actually additions? There isn't actually additions. Use the crystallized materials as one of the main things used in fun. Let's look it into. I used the treated sticks. I should not keep those on me. I feel like I might have just used those. Atomic Reconstructor. And then this is telling me things. Crystal Flux. I realize I have no idea how to use it. When provided with power, it shoots a laser beam up to 10 blocks away or until the laser comes into contact with another block. It will crystallize any dropped items or blocks placed on either side of the laser. No clue what this means. I'm like so lost with some of these mods. Okay, how are we doing now? If I want to make the windmill, wind sails, more than I can. 6. I think I have 7 then. Yep. So one more should be enough. We're getting there. We're getting there. I did with power. By throwing redstone duns within the laser, you can get redstonia crystals, which is used in most actually addition recipes. I'm so confused by this. I don't know what this mod means. I mean, no, I don't know. If there's enough for another one, but I think only one more should be enough. Well, actually, I need something else, don't I? One block that I need. Why should this be the thing that's like blocked behind something crazy? The one thing I forgot to look up. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? I don't. Windmill. Kinetic dynamo? Wait, is it just a kinetic dynamo? I think it might just be a kinetic dynamo. Immersive engineering. What do you put behind a windmill sail? The windmill bearing is not a thing in this. I think it's thinking about create. It's definitely thinking about create. I'm pretty sure it's a kinetic dynamo. I'm not gonna lie. And if I'm wrong, who cares? I'm doing it anyways. Damn it. Didn't make it easy on me, huh? Copper, that's really the only way to get it. I like how there's a couple copper wire in here. To put insult to injury. The wire cutter, but I need the copper. I don't think you take out. Oh, you do take out copper. You not work. Um. Okay. Whatever. Maybe it maxes out. I don't know. Let's not max out. Put that wire cutter. I wanna hope I put it in. If it did. Before. If we mill ahead and make. Please stop using the treated sticks. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that they just count as normal sticks. Copper coil. I need 4 iron plates. Can I put it in there? The U word? Maybe it just takes too long. I don't know. Ingots. I need at least 4 iron plates. And a kinetic dynamo. Followed by the 8 windmill sails and a windmill can now be placed anywhere I want. Let's go ahead and place it right here to be all fancy man. Alright. Kinetic dynamo. And a vagina. One higher up. So let's just remove these. There we go. It's just a really big thing. And then I just end up needing to make a bit of terracotta. I have a bit of terracotta. Do I? I don't know if that'll work. Because I end up needing to make the LV wire connectors. They don't count. I have a bit of dirt. Yes, I do. Because if I have 6, I should be able to make LV wire connector and LV wire relays. And I should be able to make a couple more of these. To then create, let me get rid of this. One of you, perfect. And then I put a wire connector right there, and it's creating, it got FE, exactly. Then let's go ahead, and I have no idea what the hell this thing is, but let's just put it like right there. Is this like the power side? I have no idea what this thing is. I love how I misplaced this. This is what I'm thinking it means. Birds on a wire. Pull the redstone torch to toggle. Pulse deactivation. Pulse deactivate. I don't know how to use this thing. Like, at all. When provided with power, it shoots a laser beam up to 10 blocks away. Oh. It says it has no lens. Does it need a lens? Do I need a specific lens for this? I'm honestly at such a loss. I looked up a thingy and it just started laughing at me. What? I need a lens. I think. Please start doing something, sir. Please. I'm like just looking for the visual. It says no lens. Oh wait, I'm doing this backwards, I think. I think I'm doing this backwards. I think it has to be like that. I might not see anything just because like I have my particles set to minimal. But let's bring. What am I trying to get? Honestly, I have no clue. Okay, that just instantly worked. Okay, great. That did exactly what I wanted it to. In that case, I should be able to put a crimson fungus. So the only question is, do I have one? Yes, I do have one. This is the craziest thing I've done in order to just avoid travel. Now I have this. I can create a mega torch now. Well, I can't. I need the stupid. I need to start Arsmivo. Oh. I guess that works now. It's a really confusing thing, but it does work. And honestly, the fact that the windmill works now, okay, no, I do need to have the soul on. It doesn't let me. Really annoying. It can't even just be on my person. It has to be on the charm or belt slot. That's my least favorite part about this. I wish it was a just do it once and you're good kind of thing. No, it forces you into it. Anyway, the idea is I can now just not have to worry about that. I just got a foundry. Place it, yeah, sure, right there. I still need the LV wire though and the wire connector, but I can just connect the power up like that. So I need a wire connector, a wire relay. I assume I do. Let me try this then. LV, LV to U. Yeah, now that worked. And that's getting charged. That simply is getting charged. I can put it in there, and to be honest, it's still like draining all the power that I have. But nothing. This just takes up an insane amount of power. Actually, it's lower than it was over there. But at least this is my normal base. Like, that's the plus. Tough fabric. Okay. I can do that. The other thing I know about this is that if I just simply grab a lot of windmill sails, it'll automatically start producing more power just through the fact that it had sails. I just gotta do this for a bit. I don't think it'll be enough, but It'll be enough for something. 8. That ends up being enough for 1. And then like the output here ends up changing from 11 to 14. It's a very small change, but it's a very welcome one. I mean, I just gotta stand here for a bit, but it's worth it, I swear. I just spam this thing like crazy. This is like top Minecraft gameplay right here. Right clicking. Not that much. That's a little bit more, right? $25. Enough to make 4. How many more do I need? I need 1, 2, 3. Maybe just 2 actually? Yeah, just 2. Yeah. It honestly doesn't take all that long thanks to this just being a thing I just have to do this for. Not that bad. It just takes a bit. Now that I have this working, I can always just make more windmills. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I should have done this. Perfect. Now you are a maxed out sail. Still does not produce nearly enough power, but make a lever. Why are there so many different levers? I assume like it gets used. I don't know. I don't exactly know how any of this works. All I know is I'm gonna get damned if I die. Let me grab a piece of redstone to check if that actually turns it off or not. If it turns it off, then this should no longer work. I don't know how to get over there. Found out how to get over there. Yeah, that's not working anymore. If I turn it off... Now that worked, yeah. I assume this actually works. It's incredibly slow, but it's something. I'm actually pretty happy about that working. I figured, oh, they probably thought about that. They're not gonna let that work. Oh, it worked. I'm very surprised. I know exactly where to go. I made the wrench. Interfaces and energy interfaces. Wonder what the point of the energy interfaces are. That's expensive. Actually, that's not expensive. Hey, there we go. This is the one I was looking at. The kinetic generator uses force generated by windmills or water wheels. That's misspelled. Generate power. Heat up by applying a luminous. Yeah. And then at some point, I'll upgrade to the thermoelectric. Honestly, it's the best one. Yeah, the steam power kind of sucked. I literally used it for 2 steel and I moved off. I couldn't. It was just too bad. I kind of want to. Well, I have no idea what any of this stuff is. So I don't know at what point I can get to this. Alloying nickel and fluxtite. Yeah, fluxtite from, I guess, something. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm like, Oritech, what the hell are you? I have never messed with Oritech. So all of that, brand new to me. Terrifying, honestly. I can't always get into this part just a little bit though. I'm thinking about it. God damn it, let's get. I don't even have a book. Oh, no. Double. Jacks. I love how I haven't gotten even an iron pick. Sword. Allowed me to make the Nova Spellbook. Happen to actually have a Mage's Spellbook already. And then a bunch of these. I assume I just unlock these. Yes, I've done you. Locked underfoot. Fall, heal. Flare. Craft invisibility bubble. Harvest, item pickup, conjure water. I already know this one. I can press V to quick select and C to craft. Conjure water. Touch, projectile, craft, and brand new. I don't even have a damage one. Is it because I need this one? Okay, I do need this. So why did this... Oh, I know, this has the stuff now. So projectile... Arm... And... And bubble? I don't know what this means. It's harm bubble. I don't have anything to test it on. Hey, yo, cow. That's kind of cool. The bubble is fun. That guy's gonna die. Yeah, okay. That guy stood no chance. But that's cool. I did not expect it to do that. Oh, that's okay. The bubble is a fun ability. Yeah, I can do that. Ars Nuevo was kind of fun. It had some good ones. It also has a blazing archwood sapling. I should be able to just place right there, I hope. Start shifting to speed up the growth. Maybe there we go. Take it all. That's more than enough stuff that I needed. Magical trees is completed, and I just need to get into the imbuement chamber. I guess I do have to do this, huh? Imbuement chamber, though, is really simple. So I'm realizing I don't think I have a single piece of lapis. No, I don't. How do you... That's actually something I have not considered this entire playthrough. How do you get lapis in this? It's a gravel drop, but the blazing gravel drop. Oh. I don't think we can get lapis. How did I not think about this? Like, well, wait. No, I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I'm looking for chunks. Okay, so it's gravel. Yeah, no, it is gravel. Are we at the point where I'm gonna end up wanting more solutions? Maybe it's finally time for us to upgrade our setup. Honestly, this makes way too many. So there's a very easy opportunity here for me to just have 3 different diamond solutions. Technically 4 diamond solutions. Well, I should have other solutions. Let me not start making extras again. Actually, I have a little bit of lapis. Let's go with 3. Actually, let's go with 2. I don't know why. Because I'll end up wanting one for... But I don't need dirt, which is why I realized that was a bad idea. I need one for gravel and one for dust. That seems like a good combo for me. Yeah, I think we'll be good with making them into the next... well, I ran out of iron. Damn, that's crazy. I ran out of iron. I'm gonna leave that there for a bit. See if it actually happens or not. It might not because I don't have a lot of lava in there. I'm also just gonna go and get a bit more lava right now. I wanna sneeze. I sneezed. As you can see, I was not lying about that. Slash warp home. I mainly want to see if maybe if I have more lava, it actually does it. It seems to. Yeah, that might be the issue. I just didn't have enough lava. I can't do at least. I have a tiny bit, but I do have some lapis. I just put it in there. That's gonna take a while. One iron sluice. I don't have another chain hut. Yes, I do. 2 iron sluices, and then I just need diamonds. I should definitely have diamonds over here. I have 2 blocks worth. The reason I end up needing these is because it allows fluid automation, which is what the pump. There does happen to be another level. I'm just not gonna worry about that. Oh my god. Bad idea on my part. Oak, oak, yep. This is gonna be a lot of inventory space. Okay, the rest of the U can be converted into the block equivalent so it doesn't take as much space. I honestly don't feel like I need the strainer anymore. Like, it's not a necessity anymore. Is that a bucket of source? Is that what that was? So much space is going into this. It's okay. It's a necessary cause. I think. So what I'm thinking is I basically just need well, I need 2 more pumps actually. Let me start with the pumps. They're gonna be all that expensive. They're cast iron wooden gear, yeah. And I might not have the cast iron, but it's not that expensive. 6 blocks and 5 ingots. Is there a faster way for me to make cast ingots? I don't especially want to do it like that, but I might. Honestly, let's do it like that. 16 in coal. Because 16 is a lot. I don't really need 16. I just got 16, so let's do it. I'm a bad influence. So all it is 16 plus a coal. That is going to create 16 cast iron. That is going to be more than enough that I'm gonna for a while. I'm good, looks like that, right? I think so. 16 cast iron, we can go ahead and make both of our pumps. Pump 1. Pump 2. I place them like this. Then the solutions can be placed like so. That's the wrong way. That should hopefully work. You happen to already have stuff in you. And then I'm just going to need one more iron chest. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be an iron chest. Ideally, everything's getting piped out instantly. I just need more item pipes. Item pipes. Perfect. These don't have anywhere to go, which is the main issue. Like the redstone chunk and the infernium doesn't have anywhere to go, but they're just not going anywhere. But I will be making more compacting drawers for these. I guess it just ends up being what stuff doesn't have drawers. Yeah, how expensive is this gonna be? I'm not sure. It'll be worth it though, I swear. Like my main issue is that I'm gonna end up running out of redstone decently soon. Okay, so I'm gonna end up needing a couple hoppers. Yeah, because I need to pipe in this. That doesn't help. And then also piping in to here. So the idea is that each layer is gonna have its own chest. A chest right there, a chest right there. And then the iron hammer like that, I think. And like that. Oh, that. Doing anything or not, I can't tell. I assume it's not. I don't remember how I had this working. It's only one cobble a second, which is more than enough. And you get it. You get it. It runs. This is getting filled up, right? I can't tell right now. I have a bunch of... Okay, you're getting filled up with gravel right now. Once this fills up fully... Now you're getting filled with gravel. And this should fill up with sand. Oh wait, crap, I forgot there's dirt in the middle. Let me redo this. I forgot about the dirt. So, yeah. Sand to dust, but you actually need an in-between state. I end up needing one more iron auto hammer. That's the wrong thing. I ran out of goddamn gold. That's crazy. I forgot. I ran out of iron. Or I ran out of gold. Two blocks. And I just want to take a block of gold out of here. That should be more than enough. I am glad this actually does do doubles. Still OP. Alright, another iron auto hammer. So the issue here ends up being this one. Because when it's fed cobblestone, it has to then be broken down into gravel. And then now this is gravel. The wrong way. And then the gravel is placed into a chest that can be used. But then that gravel needs to be passed through into dirt and then into sand so that it's sand in here. Now this is filling up with sand. So you're the gravel one. Dirt should be non-existent. You need to be moved one over to the right. Right there. With the chest being right here. Copper right there, not there. What? Right there. What the hell? Right there. And the pump right there. So this allowed gravel to go in. Or at least it should at some point. Why is this not? What is wrong in this one? What is incorrect? You work fine. You're actually not working either. Bit upset because it doesn't have a block underneath it. The one like an actual slab. These are under slabs. So the chest, no, everything is under an actual block. Okay, this is still not working. And then when I do that, yeah, it's still not working. Why is this not getting passed in? Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind, I know why. I just forgot. My bad. I'm dumb. I need the stupid cloth meshes. Yeah, so there's these cloth meshes. I need 2 of them. And ideally, I can make them gold tier at least. Second one. If I want to upgrade them, iron mesh, another iron mesh, then one more time into gold mesh, one more time into gold mesh, and I'll stop there for now. Yeah, now it's gravel, sand, and what should be at some point dust. But right now, it's like the last bits of gravel that it still has. Okay, there we go. So they haven't gotten a backup of these yet. Yeah, it happens occasionally. Right now, it's just the one that's least likely to happen. And as mentioned, I end up needing a lot more compacting drawers. Oh, I see what I was doing before. I had the compacting drawer here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And you right there. There we go. That's what it was. And then I'm ending up wanting to make a lot more of these. At a minimum, by a minimum, it's going to be a lot. I know I have gold. I know I have nickel. I don't have diamond. Hey, thanks for the sub. I love how. Why the hell did that not make sound for me? Whatever. My stream setup needs updating. Some stuff is just deciding not to work today for some reason. Maybe I just don't have audio playback on this. Do I? Actually, that might be it. Oh, I have monitor and output. I don't know why the hell I didn't hear that. I should have, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I got all of those working now at least. You need copper to work. Iron. All of these technically work because I have it set up for sand. The sand should work no matter what. I just don't have coal. Don't have infernium. Don't have deep slate set up. Like, I'm using this as a chance to see what I'm missing. The clear first one is Infernium, I think. But I might just not have... Don't I have extra... I do have extra compacting. Yeah. Is there any chance I can just take you out, put you here, and then just change you? Perfect. Because this thing can't turn into anything more, so I might as well just keep it that. And then Infernium shouldn't be capable of doing that either. And at least might not even be able to compact once. I guess let's find out. Can you not? Okay, no you can. Can you triple compact? I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, no, you just don't even try. You can go up here and easy hookup is right there. That makes things a little bit cleaner. Now this definitely gets picked up. Perfect. I have one other triple one. What would I like to use the triple one? Kind of the question. You are already getting filled up like crazy. Tiny coal. Is it smart enough to know to compact tiny coal? It does. Alright, we're doing this then. A tiny surplus of coal is definitely an issue. Alright, now that should be easily able to get... Actually, that might get most of the things that are in there. It does, actually. This one has lapis. Exactly what I was looking for. I guess the thing that ends up happening is that the thing's gonna run out of pump before it runs out of blocks to use. So, I mean, that's not really an issue. Whatever. I just want redstone. So if redstone can start appearing, that would be very nice. I love how it's like exactly not enough redstone. Like I needed 9. I get like 1 more, please. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much running out of materials there. That should be okay for now, but then we can start making more. Stop using virtual. Another one, and now I ran out of that. That's lovely. Okay, compacting drawer, and then if I want to make a small one, I should have more chests, don't I? A second compacting drawer, easy. And since the thing that interests me is redstone, I want... Why did it do it like that? Is there really not a block version of this? Guess there's not, huh? I didn't think about that. Okay, that changes things. I don't know what to do. Well, I know one thing to do. I had one in there. Whatever. Who cares? The redstone will need a 1 level up crafting thing. That's not that bad. All I need to do is one of these. Just do 2 already. I need 1 more piston to make a simple one. I can simply put that one up in there. What does bone meal turn into? Okay, just 1. So you're also a 1 level. I'd be very disappointed if all the other ones are just level 1s. I need an emerald, a lapis, and a diamond. Emerald is once again just a level 1. Lapis is also just a level 1. Diamond is also just a level 1. Damn, really screwing me up right here, aren't you? Last time I made the other ones for no reason. This time I made these ones for no reason. I'm gonna make 3. Alright, just 2 actually. I already have the other 3. And 3 pistons. In order to make... That's the compacting drawer, that's the bigger one. Not that one. If I turn this into an emerald cluster, it turns into a block of emerald. There's nothing higher than that. I'm very surprised. Because these just let me turn them right into the block of raw iron. Into the block of raw iron. Alright, diamond, lapis. And then I need a step tool. Diamond right there. All these pipes should connect. I need nitrite. Does nitrate even do anything? I know that does not. I figured. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. So nitrate honestly is just a basic drawer. Deep slate pebbles, I think, can technically be... Huh? There's no condensed deep slate? Yeah. Really ruining this for me. Silver chunks. Bone meal does get condensed. but just once again. Let's make one for nitrate. What was the other thing? I swear there was another thing. One for nitrate. I don't know if gunpowder condenses. Gunpowder does not condense either. One for gunpowder. And then we'll make one simple. I don't know why it's so buggy trying to break those things. The nitrate doesn't turn into anything. Gunpowder. Actually, the limit is just 2k, huh? Ah, it's fine. Maybe. That'll take almost everything. The thing I'm missing now is bone meal, which is the simple one that I chose. Now I'm only missing deep slate pebbles. I actually ran out of pipes. What are they called? Item pipe. I assume I don't have another pipe. Nope. Item pipe. It's just nickel. Do I happen to have any extra nickel over here? I have raw nickel. I want to put it on. Oh. Oh, great. Phantoms, go to sleep. I've been up too late. You don't work. I can't smelt you. Damn. You combine with. Okay, I can just use the one over here. Do I even have one over here anymore? I can just move this one. Oh, but I have like a ton of nickel in here. What am I doing? Easy. Now I don't think I'm missing anything. Unless I'm forgetting some weird oddball drop from one of these. There might be. They weren't active, so. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna be getting a ton of resources, like, all the time. At some point, I'll end up reaching the limit of what I can hold. But, fair enough. There is a void upgrade. Or something along those lines. What was it? Void upgrade. If you plan on using drawers for storing the mass amount of items you'll get from Celestion, you'll need a backup plan just in case your storage gets. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's just obsidian. Actually, better yet, it's just cactus. I'll definitely want to add that, but also I don't think I'm going to be... I don't think I'll be reaching that limit. Probably not. I don't know. Either way, the point of all of this was that I was running out of redstone. And I wanted to get a bit more redstone. It worked, it worked. I have like a redstone now. So getting this alloy smelter would definitely be more beneficial. But in the future, I'm not gonna bother right now. I mean, technically it wants me to enter. Yeah, it does want me to enter. Unfortunately, I don't believe my foundry can make everything I need. I'll need a smeltery that can alloy more complicated metals. Craft the alloy smelter. Use flint and steel on deep slate. What the hell am I supposed to get? Oh, just steel and obsidian. That's not that bad. How close am I to being able to just outright craft it? I assume I'm a little bit away, but like how much? Also, I'm realizing, how the hell did that chicken? Never mind, technically you can jump up. So 3 furnaces, right? Better. 2 iron gears. Oh. A cauldron. Sure. Avoid Castus. Need iron bars. Chases. Happens. Ran out of goddamn iron. I'm gonna need iron gears, which means I need cast iron. Anyways. I actually can still... I can't use the thing. I can use the thing with this. So if I just... Bad idea, but it's also just... It's renewable. Just replace the top 3 things with even more stacks of iron. I'm just gonna get a ton of iron. I have a ton of iron in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but I need a bit more cast iron. I need to make the gear. I need to make a gear to cast it into. What else am I missing? The ender chassis, which is just flint and steel on deep slate. It shouldn't be too hard. It's literally have a ton of deep slate right here. Bam, 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 bam. Let me grab a couple more. I actually am missing one. 40 deep slate, sure. Why not? I'm not gonna use all this. I honestly just wanted to make a 3x3. And flint and steel starting from here. This is what it said it needed. Flint and steel, yeah. And I'll get grains of infinity once it dies off. I already got some. Oh, and it turns it into cobblestone? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a neat detail. I did not expect that. How'd I end up with so much cast iron? Wait, cast this. I need 4 in here. Putting gear on there so that I can end up making the gear cast. And then once the gear cast is complete, just make 2 iron gears. Simple as that. And just like that, we now have ourselves an alloy smelter. Now with this alloy smelter, we can now do great things. We can go ahead and look up immersive, because I'm going to or LV, whatever. Connect it like that so that it gets power. I need a capacitor. I forget that's this mod. What mod was this from? Ender. Never got a capacitor. Okay. Basic capacitor is not that expensive, thankfully. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. Thought it wasn't much though. Now it's gaining power, and this is the part where I can simply just take something like a redstone cluster, stuff it in there, fairly quickly. I get 12 redstone dust alone. Now that's an improvement. That's crazy improvement. That's... Oh, she just gives us a massacre. Whatever. Oh, God, though. But there's also pneumatic craft. For another time. I think we've done good progress so far. I'm going to be ending it off here. I don't even know. This wall, though, looking pretty good. You got resources for days. Might automatically turn into their respective resources, but we have more like right here. This wall here, I find that impressive. And I will most likely at some point soon, now that we have renewable power thanks to the windmill, probably just gonna set up that planter. That harvester can't be that hard to set up, can it? Like, it's just... Yeah, it's just solium. If we get solium dust, we actually have enough solium dust to make. And now that we have an actual source of food, it makes sense for us to make the planter. Before we didn't have power, like renewable power, it didn't make any sense. Now, though, do it next time. There are some changes to this mod in general, so either way, it's gonna be something interesting to figure out what the hell changed. We'll figure out that next time. Hey, we've gotten this far. I have avoided the nether. Like, I wasn't even in there for that long. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed OceanBlock 2. I know I'll be seeing you guys sooner, hopefully. And goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.